am sitting in the middle of my living room because the lighting here is the best currently. We had a heat wave. In fact, I believe we still have, because it is really humid in here, even though I've been airing out my flat for literally hours. Anyway, that is not the point of this video, because I'm not going to be one of those people that are constantly talking about the weather. How boring. I'm going to talk to you about something very different. An issue, a fashion problem of 3 dimensions. And whenever I talk or think about 3 dimensions, my mind goes immediately to my math class at school. You know, Cartesian coordinate systems with those lines. I didn't like it. I didn't like math at all. And when they added like 5 dimensions, 6 dimensions, whatever, no thank you. But actually, when I think about it, okay, I guess it's a 3-dimensional problem because it has to do with volumes, and that's kind of cubed, you know? But then it might also be 4-dimensional since I'm going to need a little bit of time. I'll explain what I mean by that. And I think I'm going to start right off the bat, or kind of right off the bat. I am already wearing one of the issues. How should I break it down to you? I was actually contemplating on not wearing one of the problems, but then I would sit here in my underwear, and then I thought like, oh, that may be a little bit too much or a little bit too little. Okay, so you know, I really like color and fashion. I like texture, I like quality, I like denim. I really gravitate to denim. I don't know why. Maybe because it's really sturdy and it's something for every day. You don't have to really think about it. Even though the pieces that I bought, which are all denim, which I'm going to show you, no worries, they are not like super easy to style. Obviously, if you were to wear a piece like this, like a white tee, then of course you can wear everything with it. So you could already tell this is a little buttermilk situation that I bought. And the issue is not the fabric, it is not the color or the quality. The issue that I have is the size, the volume. And I don't know about you, but I have such a hard time to get sizing right whenever I go into a store, because they never have my size. And it's not a problem of, oh, your size is sold out. No. The problem is your size doesn't exist. Well, actually, your size does exist, but we kind of oversized it to dimensions that fit a person that is 2 times the size of you, maybe even 3 times the size of you. Originally, I was an extra small. Then they changed sizes. Now I'm an extra small. But now, oftentimes, like really oftentimes, not every single time, but I would go as far as most of the time, not even that fits me right. And it, for the most part, is really the size, and then sometimes also the cut is just really odd. And maybe I have an odd-shaped body, which, I don't know, my body is the way it is. Like, if it's odd-shaped, then it's odd-shaped. I don't really care. But it's like, you don't supply anything that only moderately I could wear. So, pushing the chair away, I still have the tag on, but that doesn't mean I'm going to return it. Those are the pants. Like, I don't know what to say. They're like, I'm just going to pull this shirt up so you can clearly see. That is not what it's supposed to look like. And okay, here I'm going to tell you that this is not my size, but they already on the site said, well, you should size up one number because it's one size too big. Like, why would you produce it like this? This is a major mistake from the fashion house. And so it's a small. I am going to change, and that is actually the point that I want to make. I'm a fashion designer. I know how to sew. I bought myself work because those pieces that I bought, I genuinely liked. Those are all denim pieces, denim jeans that you can get every time, everywhere, every single season. They're kind of specific. So I needed them. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with this one, because they're so big, I can basically decide which cut I want, which length I want. So with these, because they're so baggy and there's a lot of fabric, I thought I would turn them into Marlene Dietrich pants, you know, because that style will be very interesting since, at least to me, those Marlene Dietrich pants, they are always very classic, sophisticated, more like professional and elderly looking, like not really fun. And having a buttermilk yellow color in a Marlene Dietrich style of pants, I think is really, really cool. Anyway, I'm just going to go through all of those and I'm going to, you know, explain my vision and what I want to do with them. Now, with this one, you cannot argue with me. It is an extra small. It is a 32. It is huge. I mean, like, you can wear a baggy pants, of course. Like, would you wear it like this low? Do you see what I mean? I do not feel comfortable in them. They're really, really baggy. But I mean, the paisley on it. Have you ever seen a paisley pant like this? Maybe you have. I feel like it gives etro vibes. These are really something I'm looking forward to wearing in autumn. And maybe pair it with a suede jacket, like a brown color that I do not yet own. I'll have to keep that in mind. I really, really like it, but I'm just not able to wear it as it is. So with these, I have not yet decided what style I want to turn them into. Maybe keep the width on top, even though it is really, really wide, and it would mean that the jeans, they sit really, really low. But I don't have any pants that really sit that low, and paired with a nice belt, maybe that's really cool. I mean, I will have to shorten them because they're really long as well. I don't know why they do that. I mean, I know how to sew, other people don't. Do they all bring their pieces to a tailor? I mean, I guess they have to. Otherwise, they will have to send back every single piece that they, well, love, but that just doesn't fit. And do people do that? I'm not sure. Not really sustainable, I have to tell you, if you do that. So think first or go to the boutique. I'm I'm an online shopper, I have to admit. I will take in the legs. They have to be smaller, like slimmer. Oh, that's so much work. So I still have 2 pieces to show you, which are equally nice. Equally nice. I think the problem that I have is actually 5-dimensional, because I think I also have one pair of jeans, also from Zara. Zara, in my opinion, does really nice washes that I also bought in my size, but that doesn't fit me because it is just too wide. Like, skinny jeans from Zara I can wear, and I'm not going to bash Zara by any means. It's not a single-handedly Zara problem. This is a problem across several brands. I cannot speak for all of the brands, but for a lot of brands. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the other pair of trousers that I have at my dad's. Oh, such a nice wash. More on the classic side, but also the sort of you don't find everywhere. On to the next. This one is quite literally not my size. I mean, another Monica would fit in here. It's not my size. I obviously bought it in a size that is way too big for me, but only because I love the fabric. Not so much, but I liked it. And I was like, okay, it's a floral leafy print, but it's not a romantic florally leafy print. It appears really big, that size, on me. But truthfully, like really truthfully, I'm not lying, this is, I want to say, a medium. Like, that's really unrealistic. I mean, I thought I was joking when I said another Monica could fit in here. I don't think that is that far off. And I know I'm really skinny, trust me, I do. I am definitely not your typical, like, beauty standard size woman, if you will. But this is insane. Like, even more so compared to the yellow one. When I said I have so much fabric that I can cut away, that I can basically decide which cut of jeans I want. If that statement was true for that piece, it is definitely true for this one. That is so voluminous and so spacious. But, you know, what do we think about the pattern? It's really nice, isn't it? I think with this one, I would really fancy them baggy, because the pattern is talk about high-waisted, will you? Oh my god, yeah. I think when I bought this, when I got it in the mail, I didn't even try it on. I was like, it will do. If I like the pattern, I will just keep it. I know it won't fit. On camera, the color looks a little bit different. In real life, it's more of a brown. You know, I have to redo everything. The legs are crazy. I couldn't tell you which one I like most They all have something about them. Even like the plain butter yellow one. And I can make something phenomenal out of it. But now the last one is more special. I don't have anything like it in my collection because it has une broderie anglaise. So it has this embroidered cut out work because it's also too big, and I'm going to show you. 32. I'm not lying. And for this one, obviously, I also have to change the length. I also have to change the width, and I also have to change or like slim out the legs. But I will keep the style for sure. They're flared, and you know, slimming out trousers, you really have to be careful. I once did it when I still was at fashion school. And then I couldn't really walk in those trousers because the more a fabric has to move, it has to move with the body. And those pants, let me tell you, they did no longer move with my body. I'm really happy with my purchases, even though none of them fit. One thing that I also want to mention is, obviously, those pieces I didn't buy them on a whim, I would say, even though I kind of did, but on an intentional whim, if that exists. They are all new. They haven't been worn before, but you can obviously equally do that with pre-owned pieces, with vintage pieces, with designer pieces, which makes it even more fun because then you truly have like a piece that is one of a kind. And even more so, you know, because I'm a fashion designer, I like to make up my mind, design pieces, get fabric, you know, source fabric from, I love to go to Paris, obviously. And that is something that I love about fashion. Fashion for me is individualism, expressionism, just, I just love it. Fashion to me is so much fun. Am I slouching? Have I been slouching this whole time? What on earth? I've been slouching this whole time, haven't I? It's crazy. Okay, see you, bye. I am probably going to show you the progress that I'm making on those pants. I am not sure when this will be. I'm not sure. I have the visions. I just know it's going to take a while to, to make the patterns and stuff. So, yeah.